men in their lives, and this is a little bit different, and I'm sure the feminists are going to throw me a parade at some point.
Finally, and you have said that you believe that this has hurt your 4 children, and understandably, nobody would want to see their mom and dad fighting out in public.
Well, that's not true. Some people would like us to fight.
I don't. Most people.
Some people take a little bit too much glee over the situation.
Want you to fight. I guess the question I have to ask, bottom line, final question: has this hurt your marriage?
Oh, Chris, what are you, Oprah now? I mean, what am I, on a couch and you're a psychiatrist? I think that's a really inappropriate question, and here's why. That's the line over which nobody should have crossed. So if you want to talk about policy issues, policy disagreements, the fact that George Conway, my husband, would prefer that I not work in the White House, I guess you can ask those questions. The president has weighed in. I've weighed in as modestly as I can. But now you're asking a very personal question, and I would say to you, you should go ask it of many people. Okay. Because I see messy lives living in glass houses all over both cities in which I
would only point out, and look, this is not something I'm comfortable talking about. Your boss.
Well, I'm surprised you would ask about.
The president did call him the husband from hell. So.
Well, I'm just surprised that people would ask that question. I have seen home wreckers on TV as marital experts all of a sudden. It's very amusing to me. But I think people know they cross a line when they're talking about people's marriages, all this stuff about leave us alone in my private life. My family has a right to their private life also. I have children who are 14, 14, 11, and 9. And the reason that this gets so much coverage, particularly by the mainstream media, is because George Conway now agrees with them. He shares their views about President Trump and their goals. But you know what? If you read George's op-ed in the Washington Post, the headline didn't match the op-ed. He was talking about the Mueller report, the Barr memo. And I think that they take glee in this, and people should have thought thrice before they crossed a certain line over the last
Kellyanne, as I said, I'm not comfortable asking it. It is what people are talking about. If I offended you, I'm sorry.
I'm sure. Kelly, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Always good to talk with you. Please come back.
You got it.
Up next, we'll get reaction from a